Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Tin Man Collections. And today, yes, we're back in my movie section. But today will be the horror slasher genre movies I got. For starters, let's start with the top ones here. We got my Chucky DVD collection. This thing includes Child's Play number 1, 2, 3, and then Bride of Chucky, Seed of Chucky, and then Curse of Chucky. And then this one, I love the concept of Cult of Chucky, where Charles Lee Ray was able to possess other good guy dolls. Made like a whole legion of them. I haven't seen the Chucky series yet, but I was waiting for it to come out on DVD if they ever do. But I saw somebody watching reaction of that one, and they had multiple Chuckies in there. I was going, oh, they're crazy. And then, to round up my Child's Play collection, we got the remake, which it doesn't have no guy possessing a doll in it this time. It's just a malfunction toy. I kind of like that concept better. But that's my opinion. But I love how Mark Hamill voiced him in this version right here. He's more like a robot toy doll. Kind of reminds me of them Buddy dolls back from the 80s or 90s, whenever they came out with similar clothes. But heck if I know, I never had one, so I'm not the one to say nothing about that. But anyway, moving on. Christine, which is the car from Stephen King. I love this movie. I heard they were going to make a remake or something about this. I said, it was about darn time. They haven't made no sequel to this movie in years. But I just bought it from Barnes & Noble, so that's why it's not unwrapped. I've seen it on TV. Next, we got another Stephen King classic, It. Okay, this is one of my favorite Stephen King works right here, because I love clowns, but I don't like them how they like demonetize clowns right there, and that's what some of the professional clowns are dealing with nowadays. That people don't like clowns anymore because of that right there. But then years later, they came out with It Chapter 1, which I love how Bill Skarsgård played Leatherface. I mean, not Leatherface, Pennywise, my bad. Leatherface is going to be what we're getting to next, but anyway. I loved his portrayal of Pennywise here. I heard they're making a third one, so I can't wait for that. Alright, where was that? Okay, I said Leatherface, but let's go to Friday the 13th. We got Part 1. I got all these movies at the same time, so I lucked up. So I don't have to worry about getting them later. But here's Part 2. This is all the deluxe editions. Part 3, 3D. It actually came with hockey mask style 3D glasses. I like that. I actually like this one. Rest in peace, Richard Brookrun. Sorry he's no longer with us, but I got to play Jason in that one. But the final chapter. They messed up on the cover. I heard that, like, he's got the cut on the other side of the mask instead of on this side. But you can't change it now. But then Part 5 came out. New Beginning. Even though it ain't Jason, but I love the hockey mask idea with the blue streaks. I think they were trying to do like a copycat Jasons and later on, but then Part 6 came out and they brought him back. And I love C.J. Graham's version of Jason right here. The way he moved and everything. And the way he grabbed this guy's tactical belt and got a machete and a Bowie knife all at once. Part 7, New Blood. Now, Kane Hodder is the Jason, I imagine. Everybody's got the same idea about him. But, I love that towards the end they cracked his mask and you can see his face. But and then Jason takes Manhattan. He got a new mask in this one, but it's a little bit shinier. And then it got oozed with acid. Melted. And finally, Jason goes to hell. Right here. They call this one the Final Friday, but we know better, do we? This one I had trouble with watching because it's weird that the guy that was doing the autopsy, he had to go over and eat his heart, and then Jason just kind of like flew into his body. I could not stand that scene at all. At all. I didn't like it at all. But anyway, and then him jumping into other bodies until he found one that was suitable for him to come back in. But anyway, Jason X is what I really like right here. It's in the future in a space. I love that surgical machete he had. I wish I could find a replica. But then he turned to Robo Jason right here, and I like that. They should have come out with another movie with that idea. I'm just saying. And then they cut everything and went to a remake. And Derek Mears played it, Jason in here. He's big like Tyler Mane is in the Halloween series. But I love the hockey mask in this one. And the machete as well. But they just kind of redid everything. But they haven't made a new Friday the 13th movie ever since then. Now, let's get into the Texas Chainsaw Massacre stuff right here. This is the Texas Chainsaw Massacre #1. Rest in peace, Gunnar Hansen. He was the originator. So he was awesome as Leatherface. I like the mask he wore in that one. Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. This one was all over the board on this one. Leatherface acted goofy, and you can see the mask he wore in this one. I love the mask sculpt, but I didn't like having noses and I don't know what it was, a mouth sewn onto the neck. But he acted all goofy and everything. But this one I like. Leatherface, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3. I love the Saw. And the Saw's family, I love that. And then the mask he wore, I don't know if you see it on that cover, but you probably can't see it. Yeah, no, but the mask he wore in this movie was a lot better. And then they went with this version, The Next Generation, and it was basically a whole new Leatherface family. Robert Jack's playing Leatherface, and he passed away too, so rest in peace to him, even though like people didn't like his Leatherface. He was almost copycatting the first one. Then they got remakes going. I love this one. I mean, I love the mask and the story. There he is right there. He looked crazy in this one. I mean, terrifying. And then they decided to do a prequel called The Beginning. Now, the mask he had in this one was like just straight up peeled off the guy's face. That looks creepy, like something off a creepy doll. But anyway. Then they didn't make no more sequels to that, and they went back to the original movie, which I love. This Leatherface right here, Dan Yeager, did an awesome job as Leatherface in Texas Chainsaw. It's supposed to be 3D, but mine's a regular copy. But I loved Alexander Daddario's work in this one. And then they decided to do a prequel to this and the first movie called Leatherface. And it shows how he basically became Leatherface for the first and Texas Chainsaw movie. And then I saw the one on Netflix, but they scrapped Texas Chainsaw and this one all together and just went back to another original idea for Texas Chainsaw Massacre 1. Now, let's see, we got Nightmare on Elm Street franchise. Robert Englund is Freddy Krueger. I don't know what you say about Jackie Earle Haley, but he is Freddy Krueger right here. We got number 1, 2, 3, and 4 on one disc. And the storylines right there were awesome. Right there. Now, this is where it takes a turn right here. When they get to Freddy's dead, he's acting all goofy and like he's holding onto a guy's parachute and cuts him. And now these two right here I like better. But Wes Craven's New Nightmare, he looks more like a demon with a 5th blade on his thumb. And then this one, Freddy vs. Jason, is like the bomb awesome fight right there. They should have made a sequel to that right there. But that never happened. But they did go into the comics with that. Nightmare on Elm Street with Jackie Earle. I love the glove design in this one, but the way he looked burnt and everything, is just, it looks real, but no. I'm surprised they got it and make a sequel to that, but anyway. Halloween. Now, this is my favorite series right here. I love the mask that Michael wore, because hence I got some right here. But anyway, I love this original. Everybody loves the original right here. But how he came home and basically tried to torment his long-lost sister. And then they decided to make a sequel years later. Halloween 2. Takes place the same night, but his mask was worn down in this one, but I loved it. Then Halloween 3, I don't like it because it doesn't have Michael Myers in it, but I love the story. And the mask they used in there. And they brought the mask back for Halloween 2018, Halloween Kills and Ends probably. But, yes, that's a cool movie. Then they decided to bring him back for Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers. I'm not a fan about that mask right there. It just looks too Play-Doh-y, or just too, like, cheapo. But, then we got the Halloween 5, Revenge of Michael Myers. The mask in here almost looks like a cross between an alien and Nicolas Cage, in my opinion. But Don Shakes did a fabulous job as Michael, carrying farm tools and everything. But this one was all over the place. Now, I don't have Halloween 6. I did have it on a triple DVD thing, but I sold it just to get these right here. So I got Halloween H2O. I love this one. It came out when I was born, or I mean, the year I was born. I was born December 98. But I heard they had 4 masks in there, and I looked, and oh yeah, they did. Well, one of them CGI. I said they couldn't just use one or cut the rest and film new ones. But this one's Halloween Resurrection right here. And I heard they were going to do another one after this movie, but unfortunately, the guy that owned the rights passed away, and they never got to do it, so they scrapped that whole idea and went with Rob Zombie's remake. Now, I love the mask in here, and Tyler Mane was the scariest Michael Myers they ever had, in my opinion. But he represents us tall people. And then Halloween 2, I love that he's using a Bowie knife in this one. I mean, oof. People didn't like it because the mask was starting to fall apart and you could start to see his face, but hey, I don't care. I loved it. And then, of course, they did not do a 3. I thought they were, and then they decided to go 40 years later and do Halloween 2018. I love how the mask looked in this one. It goes back to the original look. And then I hated that Michael was so dumb enough to put his hand in the window. She had his gun right there next to him, and he grabbed onto the gun and boom, blowed his fingers off. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Then Halloween Kills, he looks more crisp. Yeah, I wonder how Halloween Ends is going to end up looking like, but I can't wait for that movie. And finally, I don't have all the other movies of this franchise yet, but Scream, I saw it on TV, I said, oh yeah, good, perfect for the 90s right here. But I love this franchise as well. But I got to get the other movies too. And finally, Candyman. Mom didn't quite get the origin story part of it, but I told her and she went, oh my God. But I got to get 2, 3, and the new one. But yes, that's it for now. Like, subscribe. I'm sorry this took off way too long, but anyway, stay tuned for more and hit those post notifications. We'll talk to you next time, or see you next time. Bye-bye.